Thank you for joining the Donnelly Bolin 401k Plan Education Meeting. I'm Gabby Franza from John Hancock Retirement, and today I'll be sharing some new resources that can help you prepare for success in retirement. If you've attended any of our semi-annual meetings in the past, you're probably familiar with our participant website, which features a number of tools, calculators, and other resources to help you achieve financial wellness. We've just launched an updated version of the website. The new URL is myplan.johnhancock.com. But don't worry, your username and password from jhpensions.com will still work, and the old site will redirect for the next few months while you get used to the new URL. If you have not previously registered, you'll need to create a profile. Click on Register Now and provide the information that's requested. If the system asks for your contract number, please use 96672. That's 96672. Once you log in, you'll notice a few familiar features. Please keep in mind this is just a demo website, so some of the specifics might look a little bit different when you visit the page because the site is smart enough to only show you what's relevant to your plan and you personally as a participant. We still have the same drop-down menus at the top of the page where you can easily view your account details or make changes. We also have the mega menu at the bottom of every page. This mega menu conveniently lists all of the pages on the site, making it easy to navigate from one place. Key account details, such as your plan balance, contribution rate, and investment rate of return, are located front and center. You can dive more deeply into each piece of information by clicking the arrow. This will bring you to a more detailed account overview with a breakdown of your pre-tax and Roth deferral rates, employer contributions, and investment allocation. Back on the main page, if you scroll down, you'll see a rotating banner of the tools and resources that are most relevant to you. I know that we've reviewed a few of these in our previous sessions, including the My College Planning Resource Center, My Learning Center Financial Wellness Education modules, and My Money Connector Data Aggregator and Budgeting Tool. So we won't be covering these resources in more detail today, but if you do have any questions, you can always contact our participant service line at 800-395-1113 for assistance with any of our online tools. I saved my favorite part of the website for last, the goal setting tool. If you've joined our sessions in the past, you may remember that historically, we would just ask for your age, gender, current salary, and anticipated retirement age to determine how much you need to have saved to retire comfortably. We consider a comfortable retirement as having 70 to 80% of your current annual income available each year to help you cover your living and medical expenses, maintain your current lifestyle, and hopefully have a little bit extra to do something fun in retirement. We've revamped our goal setting tool to be even more customizable so that our assumptions can be more tailored to your individual situation and goals. If you select Let's Go, you will see your projected monthly expenses in retirement. The blue section represents basics, such as housing costs and utilities. The green section represents healthcare costs. The yellow at the top can be considered the gold standard. This portion would cover non-essentials, like that boat or that trip to Europe that you've been dreaming about. The dotted dark blue line represents which expenses you'll be able to cover if you continue to save at your current rate. In this example, we would barely be able to afford the essentials, and we'd only be scratching the surface of healthcare costs towards the end of our life expectancy. Now comes the customization and planning piece. If you scroll down, you'll see 5 different categories that you can personalize. In the contribution tab, you can model how an increase in contributions would impact your retirement. For instance, if we bump up from putting away 4% to 6%, you can see that we start to cover healthcare costs. See how the dotted blue line has now entered the green section? Keep in mind this is just a model. To actually change your contribution rate, you'll need to complete the form that we'll review a bit later on in this session. Under the Profile tab, you can provide more demographic information so that we can more accurately predict your life expectancy and healthcare costs based on statistics from the Bureau of Labor. The data you enter on this page will not be shared with Donnelly Boland or your advisor. It's only here so that we can fine-tune our analysis. If you would prefer not to answer these questions, that's absolutely fine. We'll just use more generic assumptions when we're calculating your retirement readiness. Similarly, we will not share answers to your health survey. In fact, we won't even store these details beyond the current sessions, so you would need to re-enter them if you wanted to run the model again. I know it's not necessarily the most pleasant concept to think about how health factors impact life expectancy or healthcare costs in retirement, but remember, the more that you prepare now, the more successful you'll be in retirement. In the Other Income section, you have the opportunity to manually enter other retirement or savings accounts that you have in addition to the Donnelly Boland 401k. I often get the question, should I build in my spouse's savings? Keep in mind that our projections are based on one individual's retirement readiness, so you might need to adjust accordingly if you're trying to calculate the retirement readiness for a couple. We're also offering more flexibility in our Social Security estimate. You can either use our pre-selected assumption, you can manually enter a specific estimated benefit from SSA.gov, or you can exclude Social Security altogether. If you choose to include Social Security, you can change the starting age to indicate when you would expect to start taking the benefit. So far, we've talked about current factors in our life and how that would impact retirement. Now let's focus on the retirement years and how that would impact our savings goal. So if you go to the last tab, you'll see that you're able to customize your specific retirement vision. Are you planning to retire at a beachside apartment in Florida, or a penthouse in Manhattan, or a cottage in the country? We all have different visions of retirement, and now we give you the power to customize your vision. You can select your desired retirement age, and you can also select the type of area you're planning to live, whether it's city, suburbs, or country, and even the state. Lastly, you have the chance to indicate if you'll be owning or renting your home. This will help us offer more accurate analysis of what your basic costs will be to afford housing in retirement. Once you provide all of the information, scroll back up to see how your projected retirement income has evolved. If you're still shy of 100%, you can go back to the Contributions tab and model different scenarios. So in this case, we've definitely made some improvements, but we still have a way to go. We're only at 72% of our expenses covered, and we want to aim for 100. So what I would suggest doing is going back to the Contributions tab and seeing what adjustments would get you to 100%. In this case, if you put away 13% of your salary, that will get 100% of your expenses covered. What does that mean to me in today's dollars? Well, you can take a look on the right side of the screen to see what the impact would be to your taxes, your take-home pay, and your retirement income. Don't forget that our favorite feature is still available on the website. When you're back on the home page, you'll see here that you still have the option to customize your retirement progress bar by pressing the photo icon and uploading your own image to make the planning even more personalized to your retirement vision. Before we exit the website, I do want to point out one particularly timely piece of information. Given the current market uncertainty due to the coronavirus, many participants have asked for educational support around how to manage a retirement plan during a time of market volatility. Remember that our My Learning Center feature has a module to help. Simply select Learn at the top of the page, My Learning Center, and then the Market Volatility module will most likely be front and center since that's one of our most popular features right now. This module will help you link with resources to stay the course when it comes to retirement planning during uncertain times. We've only scratched the surface of the website today, but if you have additional questions about the functionality of the site, again, you can contact our participant services line at 800-395-113, or you can contact Derek Donaldson in Human Resources to get in touch with us for more information. Now that you've had a chance to review your retirement readiness, please be sure to complete the Donnelly Bolin 401k form. Please select the appropriate box, either A, to waive your enrollment, B, to continue participating at the same rate, or C, to continue participating at a different rate. If you're not sure what your current savings rate is, please check with Human Resources. This form must be returned to the HR department by Friday, June 12th in order to take effect for the July 3rd payroll. Now is also a great time to revisit your beneficiary form and make sure that the information is current and accurate. Thank you again so much for your time today. I hope you found the presentation useful, and I look forward to seeing you all again soon for our next discussion about retirement readiness.